And we are live. All right, so to start, here's what I got for today. Today, our life skill for beginner class and for advanced as well is going to be on confidence this month. The focus this week is that if you ask good questions, you will get good answers. There was a quote that said, the quality of answers that we get in life is determined by the quality of the questions that we ask, which means if you have something difficult that happens, such as being grounded until June 10th, you can choose, oh, Kinsley, it's good to see you. You can choose your attitude. You can choose what you focus on and ask the right questions as far as how you can make this better, what you can gain from it, and what benefits there are. One thing that I saw that I appreciated, to at least to help with the scenario, is despite the fact that this is very inconvenient for a lot of us as adults, it is a great opportunity as far as family time, as long as we don't lose our minds in the process with our children at home. So I hope we can all capitalize on it. So remember, the quality of answers you get is determined by the quality of the questions you ask. I'll share this story real quick as well. There was a barber who, everybody went to this barber in town, and eventually a little place opens up the street, and they advertise $5 haircuts. And all the barber's clients are like, no, don't worry. We're like, I'm with you. We're not going anywhere. But eventually, over time, people started going to the $5 haircut shop, and the barber has his college-age son come into town, and he tells his son, listen, I'm gonna have to close up shop. I've lost most of my customers. Like, I'm not making enough to pay the bills. So the son from college says, listen, give me a week. I'll get your customers back. It's not a big deal. And the son goes out, he does a couple things, comes back, and sure enough, within a week or two, people start coming back in and getting haircuts again from the barber. Well, the barber asks finally, he says, what did you do? Like, why are people coming back to the shop now? And so the son says, go up the street. There's a billboard I put up there with your shop info on it. Go check it out. And so the father, the barber, he goes up the street and he sees this big billboard that the son put up. And the billboard says, we fix $5 haircuts. And I thought it was hilarious. The point was, he just looked at it differently. He said, I can fix the problem. He didn't look at it as a problem that should the owner close or not. It was, how can I fix it? So the questions you ask determine how successful you're going to be. And that applies to building confidence as well. So today, starting off with our warm-ups, let's do a couple things. Let's start with our bowing. I missed routine. I don't know if you guys have noticed, I'm at the karate school today. I missed being here. I like being at my house as well. I love my home. It's beautiful outside. However, I really wanted to be here in my zone. So everyone, feet together, hands at your sides. Let's do this. Start with a bow. Hold it for 3 seconds. Ready, bow. 1, 2, and 3. Come on. There's no quarter turn, so we'll forego that. Let's start with our warm-ups. First thing, give me 10 jumping jacks as a team. Ready? And begin. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. And 10, sir. Now, next up, what we're going to do is this. Let me get my cards out. How many of you guys have seen me play with cards in karate class? Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you guys have done cards with me in class. All right, good. So here's how it works. I'm going to flip one card to start. So the first card is going to determine how many of this workout we were going to do, how many cards I'll flip. The way the cards work is if it is a black card or a red card, determines what part of the workout we do. And what number is how many we do. Jokers count for 20. Aces are 15. Anything royal, as far as Jack, King, or Queen, count as 10. And then face cards, numbers, just count as the numbers. Easy enough. So to start, I will shuffle the deck. You're fortunate the Joker is near the bottom. I usually try to put him a little closer to the top. Our first card determines how many cards we do. We're going to be doing either right leg or left leg kicks. If it's a red card, we're doing right leg kicks. If it's a black card, we're doing left leg. We're doing 9 cards total, 9 cards. So first card, we've got 5 kicks on your right leg. Put your hands up, right leg back, 5 kicks and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, one more, and 5. Next, we got 8 kicks on your left leg. Ready and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We've got 3 kicks on your right leg. Ready and begin. 1, 2, and 3. We've got 10 kicks on your right leg. Ready and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 4 more on your right leg. Ready and begin. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 15 on your right leg. I swear to God, I didn't stack them to all be red. Last class, we did all left leg, so I'm making up for it now, apparently. 15 on your right leg. Ready, begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Left leg, we got 10. Ready? And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's see how many cards we're at. We have to do 9 total. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 3 more cards to do. I'm going to pull them out now. Okay. Next up, left leg, 10 more. Ready? And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 2 more cards left. 10 again on your left leg. Here we go. And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it, kids. 5, 6. Keep going, Clark. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Last card is 10 on the right. Ready? And begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. Let's do some upper body. Put your hands out. Give me some big arm circles. Let me set my cards down while you guys are rolling. Big arm circles all the way around. Keep them going. Good. Other way as well. Clark, careful with that belt, man. You're going to take out stuff, including, for a second, I thought you'd knock something over. Just your belt flapping around. Good, Dario. Keep rolling them. Good. All right, now go side to side, back and forth with your arms. Now loosen the shoulders up. Let me switch over my camera view on this one, so I can see some of you guys on this side and some on the other. Nope. There we go. Okay. All right, now put your feet a little wider than your shoulders. Lean into as far as you get. What'd you say, Dario?
How do you have 3 flat 10?
I'm just lucky like that, sir. Lean into it as far as you can. Oh, some of those were royalty. Royalty counts as 10. So if it was a king, there were 2 kings in there. Kings count as 10. Reach to your right leg only. If you do it as just push-ups, so friend of mine, other leg, friend of mine, Dave Klaus. Dave was like the Terminator. This guy was a machine. He could just go and go all day long for working out. And we would do card games where we would just do push-ups. You just flip a card, do that many push-ups, flip a card, that many push-ups. If you did the whole deck, I think it was like 500 some push-ups in the end. I'll figure that out afterwards to let you know, but it was a crazy amount of push-ups. Dave had so much endurance, it was nuts. All right, now, today, so first things first, come back to attention and say, sir, we are on upper body. Now, we always try to lead with speed and follow with power. So if I were to say, wait a minute, I'm reversed from you guys. I'm mirroring you. So facing me, just put your hands up like this for a second. From here, we're going to step back with your left side. This should be your left side of the camera, if I'm correct. Take your left leg and step away from me, just like that. So you should have your right hand forward towards the camera in a right side guard. When you're in a right side guard, you want your front hand to be by your face, but you don't want it right by your face. If I'm right here and someone hits me, I'm just going to punch myself in the face, which is the classic, why are you hitting yourself? That's not the goal here. So you want to be right here. My hands away from my face. And honestly, when I'm sparring, I actually try to keep my hand like way out there because I want it to be as close to them as possible for that lead time to get to them more quickly. If someone punches at us, we only have to turn just a little bit to the side to deflect their punch. They're not going to get us. So with your hands up like this, relax those muscles. When I say go, actually, I take my watch off for this part. Okay, when I say go, the first thing we're gonna work on is a cross chop. I always like leading with that front hand. A cross chop is similar to the back fist we did last rotation. The back fist, you point the elbow, you snap the hand out like this. The cross chop, you're gonna get your fingers together. You're gonna use the outside edge of that hand right there, and you're gonna go across just like that. The way to remember this, everyone put those hands up. Pull your arm across your face and then shoot it out. Do it again. Pull it across your face and then shoot it out. Do it again. Pull it all the way across and then shoot it. Good. A couple more times. Pull it all the way across and then shoot it out. 2 more times. Let's see, Kinsley. Pull your arm up like this and point that elbow. And then shoot that hand all the way out. And at the end of those chops, make sure you're freezing at the end. So do it again. Have those hands up. What are you holding, Clark? Is that a belt? It's your green belt. Okay, gotcha. I was very confused for a second there, sir. I thought you have a karate belt on. Gotcha. So have it one more time. Hands are up. Relax those muscles. Take that hand. Just shoot it out and pull it back. Now, what I want you to do is this. When I say go, keep them relaxed. Each time, you're just going to snap it and then reset. Snap it and then reset. Ready? Hands are up and go. Out. Pull it back. Do it again. Ready? And go. Out and back. That's it, Kinsley. Ready? And go. Out and back. Good, Clark. Ready? And go. Out and back. Good, Miss Fortney. Again, ready? And go. Out and back. Good, Dario. Good speed. Ready? Go. Out and back. 2 more times. Ready? And go. Out and back. 1 more time. Ready? And go. Shoot it and pull it back. And the next thing I want to do is this. I want to add a little bit of movement to it. Same move. Change guard. Try to other side. So same thing on the other side, but you're going to move a little bit more. Usually, they're not just in range for that hand, so you might have to step to get closer before you shoot that chop. So if I'm here, my front leg is going to step in as I throw that cross chop. So have your hands up, pull it across a little, just step in, shoot that chop, and then reset. Do it again. Fold those arms, step in, chop, reset. Again, good. Again, ready, step in and go. Chop, reset. Good reach, Clark. Again, ready? Hands up, step in, go. Chop, reset. 2 more times. Ready and go. Step in, go. Chop, and reset. Good. One last time. Ready and go. Step in, chop, reset. Change guard. Left side guard now, or right side guard for you guys. What I want you to do is this. Up till now, the last ones we were doing, we folded before we chopped, right? The reason you would fold before you chop is it gives you more power. The reason you would not fold before you chop, give me 1 second to, oh my gosh. Welcome on, everybody. Guys, I'm so sorry. I need to figure out how to change the settings so it automatically adds everybody to this call. Give me 1 second to pull this up here. Okay. All right, so what I want to do is this. We're going to have Mr. Taylor. Good to see you, sir. See who else we got on the call. Sidner Clan is in. Good. Got Patrick on. The Spanglers are in. So what I want to do is this. One of the things you guys have on the black belt program portion, you have to bear with me. I'm off my game today. For the black belt program portion is to work on some of the nunchuck stuff we've been doing. And this cycle, what you can do is this. Sidners, you guys have nunchucks, right? Good. Okay. If you have nunchucks, grab them. If you don't have nunchucks, what you can do is you can take your belt off and fold it 2 times. So it is folded twice. Give me 1 second to grab my nunchucks as well. So grab your nunchucks, and if you don't, grab your belt, fold it in half twice. Give me 1 second to grab a belt to show you what I mean. Okay. So if you have nunchucks, we'll use those. If you don't, for this part, you can just take your belt, you fold it in half once, you fold it in half twice, and then you hold it by this end, the end that has all the open pieces to it. You hold it by that end, and you can basically use it the same as your nunchucks go. However, it's easier with actual nunchucks. So what we're going to do is this. The set we're working on today, put your nunchucks in your right hand, just like that. With your nunchucks in your right hand, we're going to put it doing a figure 8 to start. The figure 8, show your right hand. The figure 8, it should go under your jaw and then come up and away. So it's going one side and the other side, just like that. Work that for just a second because we're going to be working this into a full sequence as we do them this time. All right. Let's see. Good. Good. Nicely done, Kinsley. Okay, so what I want you to do, good, that's Mr. Taylor. Yes, sir, you got it. Nicely done on the figure eight, too. He's rocking it. Ben, you see your dad's ninja skills, man? So what I want you to do is this. Where's Zach at? He should jump in for this part if he can. Zach is welcome to jump in on these as well, Mr. Taylor. If he's up for it, tell him he's good to go. So what I want to do is this. The set that we're working with these, let me get my manual, is to go punch catch from under the arm and hip it, shoulder, figure eight, catch. So what we're going to do is this. The punch catch. You can do this with just the belt too. You're going to take it and you're going to put it under your arm like this, right? I have it under my arm. I'm going to squeeze down and try to lock it in place. With it locked in, I'm going to apply some pressure. And when I let go, I'm going to try to pop it out. But as it pops out, it's going to come around and I'm going to try as it comes through. See how I have it pinched with just my thumb there? I'm going to try to have it come around and catch it just like that as it comes through. So watch again. I've got that nunchuck under my arm. From here, with it pinched down, I'm going to try to pop it out. And as I let my arm up and it flips out, I'm going to try to come around and let it come into the opening of my hand and catch it just like that. See if you guys can do that just a couple times. I want you to work on just that concept first, and we're going to build off of that. So again, it's here. I pop it out. Boom, I catch it. Then I bring it around. I catch it again. I bring it out. Catch. Here, bring it out. Catch. I need to see if this works with the belt. Hang on. We'll see how that works with the belt. So if it's under your arm like this, oh, I'm holding the wrong side. Fold it once, fold it twice. Okay. So it's under the arm like this. You pop it out. As it comes around, well, it's harder, but it's doable. So if it's just like that with a belt, you flip it out, and as it comes around, you're trying to catch the whole thing in your hand like that. All right, so to build on that, what we're trying to do is this. Your nunchuck's on your shoulder, right? We're going to go hip, hip, shoulder, and then figure eight, and then catch it under the arm like that. So it looks like this. From here, I come across, I go hip, hip, shoulder. You're going to go figure eight, and then catch it under your arm, just like that. Do it again. So we're here. On top of your shoulder, you go hip, hip, shoulder, figure eight, and then catch. Kinsley, you're looking great on those figure eights, kiddo. That was really good. That's it, Clark. And then try to catch. Oh, Clark, catch it under the same side. So if I'm holding the nunchuck with this hand, I want to catch the nunchuck under the same side of my body, just like that. So under the same side. Try it again. So again, you go hip, hip, shoulder, figure eight, catch it under the same arm that's doing the figure eights. Yes, sir. That was better. You had the right arm that time. Good. Try it again. All right. Do it again. Ready? Here. Heads are up. Let's see Taylor Clean. Go hip, hip, shoulder. That's it. Figure eight and catch. Now, if you have a hard time with that, so the way you're using them, like Dario, your string looks pretty long on it, which is fine. Some people like it long. Some people like it short. You can tie a knot in the end of that to make it shorter if you prefer it that way. Don't bother with it now because I'm going to build on this, but you can do it right after class. Well, remind me and I can show you as well. Mr. Sidner, same thing. After class, I can show you guys how to tie that into a knot to make it shorter if you want it shorter. So the full thing we're trying to work on is this. We're about to work on switching hands on these. So to work on switching hands, here's how it works. Give me 1 second to flip through and get everybody in. Bella, I got you in here. Good job. What I was saying is, if you don't have a nunchuck, you can just use your belt as well for the figure eights. So the belt, you just fold it 2 times. If you take your belt off, you fold it 2 times. So it looks like this. I grab on it like that, and you can do your figure eights with your belt as far as practicing with these two. So what I want to work on is switching hands. To switch hands now, your nunchuck's here. You're going to bring it up on the shoulder. You're going to go hip, hip, shoulder, figure eight. It goes under the arm like this. And then you're going to flip it over your shoulder. When it goes over your shoulder, you're going to catch it with your other hand. And this part is a little tricky. The way to work on the catch is this. Whichever hand has the nunchuck, do this. Just lay it over your back like that. Take your free hand, put it in front of your body, reaching out. Now watch this. Right now, I can't reach my own nunchuck because my nunchuck is too far behind my head. If I slide my hand out this way, the further I put my hand away from my head, the easier it is, see where my hand is now? The easier it is for me to get to that nunchuck. Same is true if you're doing it with your belt. So if you have your belt laid over your back like this, just open your arm out to the side a little bit, and that should make it that you can grab it with the other hand. That's where you want to be when you try to catch this. So if I'm here, I would go hip, hip, shoulder, figure eight. It goes under my arm, and then it goes over, and I try to catch it in my other hand. The goal is, as far as getting good on catching these, whether you're using your belt or your nunchuck, just take it. You can practice it where, let me turn sideways. You just hold your hand out in front of your body. Other hand goes over. You touch your hand like that. See how I just touched it? And bring it down. Touch your palm, back down. Touch your palm, back down. Once you do that, try that a couple times. Go over and touch. Over and touch. Keep going. Over. That's it, Bella. Good, Mr. Spangle. That's it. Over and touch. That's it. Keep going. Good. That's it. Very good, Salona. Do it again, Salona. Keep going. You're doing good. That's it. Over and touch. Now take your other hand. Salona, you have the nunchuck at your belt in one hand. Take your other hand. Put it in front of your tummy. Yes, ma'am. Very good. Now try to make it touch your head, just like that. Over and back. And if you get good at it, then you try to catch it and let go. The catch and release program. Go over, you catch, you release. You catch, you release. You catch, you release. Just like that a couple times. And what we're trying to do is this, just so you guys know where we're going with this. You're trying to make it so you can go from one side to the other. So from here, I go over to this side. Now watch. Once I catch it, this time my top hand lets it go. And then I bring it over this shoulder, and I try it on that side a couple times. So now I'm working that other hand a couple times. Try that on this side just a couple times. Keep going while I grab my clock from behind me. I have no idea what time it is. I want to run a little bit longer on this for the nunchuck stuff for you guys today. Since basic students, you guys can do it with your belts as well. That way you guys can do it too. So we'll keep on going with these for a couple more minutes before we change it out. Now, we're going to go back and forth. So get ready, because you will feel first when you try to do this. You're here? Yeah, you got exactly. That's it, Dario. So you go over one side, you catch it. My top hand lets go. I bring it over my other side, I catch it. My top hand lets go. I bring it over. The hand that's on top lets go. Bring it over. So try that going to one side, then the other side just a couple times, like that. One side of the side, back and forth. Sorry, I couldn't hear you. Say it again.
My dad forced me to do this the second I grabbed nunchuck.
These are it's a phenomenal drill for your reaction, for your balance, for your coordinate. Mr. Sidner, nicely done, sir. That's exactly it. These make me feel like Bruce Lee. I need you guys to, after our call today, after our class, you guys have to go on and Google Bruce Lee nunchucks ping pong. He plays ping pong with nunchucks, and I did not believe it was real. I know exactly, Mr. Sidner. I did not believe it was real until I saw that it was Bruce Lee. When I saw it was Bruce Lee, I thought, okay, I can believe that he could do it. Okay, so here's what we're trying to build up to. Now this is part of next week's material for black belt program students. But the goal is this, and this will be part of next week too. But watch this. Everyone, take your last drill, then we'll move on to the next part. Put it on your shoulder like this. We're gonna go across to this hip. That's the Salona. Other side. Bring it up to the shoulder. You're going to try and do a figure eight. So it's going to go figure eight, and it goes under the arm and over the arm, and you switch hands. Good. From there, so put that hand, put it in front of your tummy. Take that hand, put it in front of your tummy. Yes, ma'am, you got it. Okay. Once you're there, the top hand lets go. You bring it on this side. You do it again. So this hand does it for, does the same thing. Hip, hip, shoulder. Figure eight, go under the arm, go over the arm, and try to catch it. So my right hand, from your perspective, goes in front of my tummy and grabs it, and I do it again. Come up, I go hip, hip, shoulder, figure eight, down and over. And I do it one last time on this side. Hip, hip, shoulder, figure eight, down and over. And then, I just realized that, so for graduation, black belt program students, that's going to be one of your performance pieces. To finish it after that last one, I'll probably have you bring it up, punch, catch it, and then come to your ready position and bow out. I need to clarify. I need to lock down exactly how I want to do that. But just to show you one time, watch this. So at graduation, it would look like this. I'll have my nunchucks in hand. I'd step out. And I'll do it in reverse. So right side for your perspective. It would look like this. I'm here. No, I'll do my side. I go around and catch. I do my full set 4 times. So I bring it up. I go hip, hip, shoulder, figure 8, down, up. And I bring it over. Hip, hip, shoulder, figure 8, down, up. And then 2 more times. And then 1 more time. And then to finish, I bring it up. I do a punch catch here and then out. And that is the goal as far as what we're going to be working towards with those. However, we'll practice more of those later. The main thing to work on is being able to do that switch over behind your back. If you feel solid with that, it'll make the other parts a lot easier. Okay. If you have your belt off, you may set it down or your nunchucks, you may set them down as well. And let's move on to our next piece. Let me kick this over to, I'm not sure if gallery view is going to, hopefully this doesn't change the recording. I'm trying to make sure that the recording is of what I'm showing you guys in class, not of you guys all doing the class. However, I do want to make sure it's easier for me to see you guys. I'll show you my little setup over here. My super duper professional setup. I've got you on my laptop right here so I can watch you guys as we go through this. Okay, let's keep rocking and rolling. Next up, everyone back to attention and say, sir. Pull up and make sure we got everybody in. So unfortunately, for those of you that, that came in a little later, I have a waiting room set up on this one, which I thought was supposed to just announce you and then put you in the room. However, I'm going to have that fixed after today's class, that when you guys come in, it'll just let you in the class without you having to have me click the button so you can get in. So let's move on. Next up, we are here. I want to do one more quick warm-up, go into another stretch, and then tie in our 3 main basic techniques today. The first thing for our warm-up, just real quick, take your feet, put them like this. I want you to do, put your hands out and twist side to side just for a second. I mainly want to loosen up your upper body since we're doing upper body techniques. All right, now switch it back and forth just like that. I've got my most advanced level stretch for all of us adults out there. Let me turn sideways so you can see. Take your hands, go all the way behind you, put them on your back, lean back and say, oh, good to me. That was more for me than you guys. So what I want you to do next is this. Our first main technique, we just started a minute ago, that's your cross chop. So the cross chop, everyone put your guard up just like this with your right hand forward. So our hands are up like this. From here, we're gonna take our front hand, you're gonna fold it across, and as you fold it, watch my backhand. When I point this hand like this, I fold it across my face. My backhand, it's gonna come across my body as well, so that I can pull this hand back to my side, to my tummy, as I throw my chop, just like that. So from here, Solona, that was very good. So again, you're here, you pull this hand back as you shoot that chop, and then reset. Do it again. Fold those arms, chop, reset. A couple more times. Let's see it, Patrick. Pull those arms across, you're gonna chop, and then reset. Do it again, ready? Fold those arms, ready to go. Chop, and reset. Mr. Sidner, good. All right, change your guard. Same thing on the other side. So with the other side guard up, we're gonna take our arms, front hand folded across, just like that. Put your other hand out underneath you, Nora, that's it. This front elbow, try to point it up just a little so it shows you where you're going. As you shoot that chop, you then pull right back into your guard. Good, Mr. Taylor, that's it, Ben. Fold again, go chop, reset. 2 more times. Fold and go chop, reset. 1 more. Fold, go chop, reset. If you are doing a 1 move where you have 1 strike, it's got to count for everything, then you want to fold first because it gives you more power. If you don't fold first, if instead of folding, if you just put your hand up like this and shoot it out from there, you lose power, but you gain what? Do you guys know? Think about it for a second. You gain speed on it. So yes, exactly. So your guard's here. You relax your muscles. Don't fold this time. Just point your elbow and don't let your hand get close. Pretend like your hand smells funny. You had a, I don't know, you got something yucky on it. So imagine it smells funny. When it smells funny, you can't get it close to you. You're just gonna take your hand, shoot it straight out, and then reset. Do that again. Hands up like this. Let's see, Solana, there you go. Hands up. Take that front hand, just shoot it out. Good, and reset it. That's pretty intense, Solana. So get ready, hands up, go straight, boom, out, and then reset. Kinsley, let's see it, kiddo. Put that guard up. Kinsley, let's see it, hands up. So ready? Turn your tummy all the way sideways, shoot it all the way out, and then reset. 1 more time. Relax those muscles. Ready, and go. Out, and reset. Good. Clark, you got to make the face, man. Thank you, sir. Okay, good. Much better. Now, when you do this, that's your front hand. We lead with speed. I want to add this. That, if you're throwing a cross chop, is if you're hitting here on the neck. Anywhere across the neck is where you do a cross chop. If you made a fist, it'd be a lot harder to hit the neck. To be very, very clear, though, for everyone watching, especially for the kids, if you hit somebody in the neck, is that okay? Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. That's correct. It's not okay. Good answers. Making sure. Dario says maybe. So it's a thumbs down, because if you hit somebody in the neck, you can be in a lot of trouble. It can really hurt the other person. It's different if it is a stranger danger situation. I mean, if someone's kidnapping you, you can hit them in the neck. If somebody takes your favorite Ninja Turtle, you cannot chop to the neck. So that, though, is more of a critical strike, like life and death. I'm in a lot of trouble. I had to save my life. If you make a fist with the same move, it's called a hammer fist. Now, a hammer fist, everyone point your elbow at me just like this. A hammer fist, make your fist so that your fingers go down, your thumb's on the front of your fingers, point your elbow. When you swing like that, that is your hammer fist. On the hammer fist, though, it can be this way, a cross hammer fist. Later in rotations, we'll do it from this side, which is a straight hammer fist. In a different rotation, we'll come down like this, which is like an axe chop or an axe hammer fist. So for this one, though, we're going like this. So everyone have those hands up. We're going to do 2 moves this time. That's right. Hands like this. Make that guard, Solana. There you go. Make those fists. You're going to point your elbow. You're going to do a hammer fist this way. And then this time, on backhand, tuck your thumb just like that. With your thumb tucked, we're going to push our hand straight out. Boom, and then pull it across just like that. Yes. That was awesome intensity. Do it again. Have that guard up. Point that elbow. You go hammer fist with your front hand. And then your backhand, you're going to, Clark's got the face. Nicely done, sir. Tuck that thumb, pull it across, and then reset. I'd like you to stop that ridge hand. Let's say you stop it just barely past your camera. Boom, just past your camera, and then you pull it back in. Dario, yes, sir.
Can we, doesn't the hammer fist go for the jaw?
Correct. Yes, sir. So a hammer fist could be to the body. It could be to the side of the jaw. It could be to the head. It could go anywhere that is more solid. As far as protecting yourself for self-defense, too, everyone make a fist and touch your top knuckles right here. Touch those 2 big knuckles right there. Those are the ones. Yes, ma'am. So those knuckles there, if you punch somebody, if you punch them here in the jaw, touch your jaw just like that. Your jaw is pretty solid. If you hit them in here or here in the head, it's going to hurt your hand as much as it hurts them, or at least it's going to hurt a lot. If you hit with a hammer fist, your hand has a little bit more cushion there that it might get a little bruised, but it's not going to hurt you as much. It's just a little easier on you. The same is true. Inevitably, when we finally get to hang out at karate class again and hit pads, if you keep hitting the pad like this over and over again, your knuckles start to get tired. So you can then hit with your hammer fist to make it easier as well. Okay, so let's add to it. Everyone come back to attention again and say, sir, something you can practice for your ridge hand at home is this. When you're doing your ridge hand, watch, let's see. Give me a right side guard. Step back and put your right hand forward, just like that. Good. Change guard, Solana. There you go. Yes, ma'am. Okay, so with your guard like this, good. Everyone's in position. With your hands like this, if you're doing your cross chop or your hammer fist, as soon as you throw it, pulling this hand back to your face really fast will make this arm stronger. So do this. Hold this hand out, your front hand all the way out. Good. Take that hand, you're going to jerk it back just like that and freeze. Do it again. So put that hand all the way out. Good. Hold it all the way out there. That's the belly. Just pull it back. And as you pull it back, your other hand is going to go out, boom, and across, just like that. So again, your hand goes, you do it all the way out, you pull it back, you go ridge hand. This is not part of the karate move. You can do that to people just to be nice, but that's not actually part of the move. That's just so you can see what you have. So your hand's out, you pull it back, and you go ridge hand. You got 2 more times. Good. Now, when you do this to make it more powerful, though, try not to step in when you're throwing it. So when you're here, watch. If I'm here, if I step when I'm throwing it, it's not as strong. It's still strong, but not as strong. So I want to pretend like I just stuck, well, what's a good analogy? I super glued your feet to the ground. They're stuck there, so you can't move them. So your feet stuck, all you can do is turn a little bit. You can't, let me move back so you can see my feet. You can turn your feet like that, but you can't actually step because your feet are stuck to the ground. So one more time, here, take that front hand, go chop, and then pull it back. So that other hand, ridge hand, just like that. I lied, we're gonna do it a couple more times. So hands are up, take that front hand, go chop, pull it back in, ridge hand. Good. change your guard, put the other side up. Same thing, Kinsley, I'm ready. Let's see what you got as well, kiddo. Hands are up, everyone. Take your front hand, go cross chop, hold it out there. Good, Nora. And then pull that hand back, shoot that ridge hand. Good, do it again. Wait. Sorry about that, I saw somebody was waiting on to jump in. Okay, do it again. Hands are up, take that front hand, go cross chop, pull that hand back, and ridge hand. Two more times. Keep that guard up. Take your front hand, you're gonna do a cross chop, pull that hand back and go ridge hand, just like that. So I see a Megan's iPad. I'm sorry, I didn't realize you were in the waiting room. I apologize. I hope you were not waiting long on that. I'm gonna have the recording of this at the end. I'll email to everybody as well. So two more times. Keep that guard up. Hands here, go cross chop, pull it back quick, shoot that ridge hand. Good, Mr. Sidner, that was it. All right, I can, okay, there, I can see the ridge hand. That's, Mr. Sidner, I can see you, but your son is below the camera level. I could see fingertips go like, boop, that, there, but that was all. There we go, much better, perfect. Yes, sir, it's good to see you, bud. So this time, add to it. So we did our ridge hand, but watch this. When we throw this move here, when I throw the ridge hand, if you move towards them a little, it's called a step slide. Let me move so you can see my feet. See where my feet are here? I'm gonna take my front foot, I'm gonna pick it up and just do a little step towards the camera like that. Everyone do it again. So your hands are up, take your front foot, the one that's close, pick it up and just do a little hop towards the camera. Two more times. Ready? Hands up now, Mr. Taylor. Ready? Take that front leg, pick it up, just hop in, just like that. When you hop in, at the same time as you're hopping forward, I'm gonna do that ridge hand. So watch. I would go cross chop, and then I get a little closer, boom, as I throw my ridge hand. Do it again. Hands are up. Here we go. We go cross chop. We got to get a little closer. Ridge hand. Two more times. Hands are up. Go cross chop. Get a little bit closer and ridge hand. All right. On Mr. Spangle, that was perfect. On your own, try that a couple times. Have that guard up. Patrick, let's see, man. Hop in, ridge hand. Good. Oh, good. It's Connor and Madison. I'm glad you guys are on. I'm sorry I left you guys hanging for a bit there. I hope you weren't waiting for. Flip all the way so I can see you guys. Yeah. There we go. I hope you guys weren't waiting for too long on that. I'll make sure I get you the replay videos so you guys can catch up on those as well. Okay. Salona, do I look funny in the camera? So let's add to it. Next up, everyone come back to attention and say, sir. So the three main things. Our three main things this cycle. Let me show you my book. It's my instructor manual. You guys can actually hang out with me on these. So our three main things this rotation are to work on your ridge hand, your cross chop, and your cross hammer fist. With those, usually the reason that we do any type of, yes, ma'am. Oh, do you have to go, Salona? Or are you just saying hi? Okay, just saying hi. So the reason we do those is usually because you want to close a gap, right? So this time we're going to add last week's material. Who can show me? Somebody show me what move we did last week for our kicks. What was one of the kicks we did last week? Yes, that's it. Good. It's a side kick. Very good. So what I want you guys to do is this. We're going to do a side kick into our cross chop ridge hand. So watch this. Everyone give me a right side guard. Step back so your right hand's in front. With your right hand up like this, take your close leg and pull that knee in and push that side kick just like that. You have to put it all the way out. That was it. Good. That's it, guys. Take that front hand, chop, and then ridge hand. Do it again. Hands are up. Front leg. Stick that side kick. Boom. Land. Cross chop. Ridge hand. Two more times. Ready? Here we go. Go. Side kick. Cross chop. Ridge hand. One more time. Hands are up. Bring that knee up and go. Side kick. Land. Cross chop. Other hand. Ridge hand. So what I want you to try is this. I have a game we're going to play with these. Get ready. Here's how it's going to work. I'm going to flip cards to determine what we're going to do. So if it is a red card, we have to put our right side forward and do our right hand side kick, cross chop, ridge hand. If it is a black card, we do our left side. Now, Jar, you get your cards as well. I like it, sir. So what I want you to do is this. Let me flip through. Okay. Now, we're only doing one each on this, though. This is not in the other drill we did. I did, let's say it was a red 9. We did 9 of them. We're not doing 9 sets. We're just doing one set, and each color tells us which side we're going to do. Okay. First thing, so get ready, start from here. Feet together, hands at your sides. Our first one we've got is gonna be a red guard. So you get to your right side guard, you go side kick, cross chop, ridge hand. Our next one is gonna be a red again. Ready, right side guard. Go side kick, cross chop, ridge hand. Our next one is a red again. And go side kick, cross chop, ridge hand. And it's a black one, change guard, and go. Side kick, cross chop, and ridge hand. Good, again. Next one you got is red. Right side guard, and go. Side kick, cross chop, ridge hand. Red again, go. Side kick, cross chop, ridge hand. Good, Miss Fortney. Red again. Ready and go. Side kick, cross chop, and ridge hand. And a black one. Kinsley, put your left side guard up and go. Side kick, cross chop, and ridge hand. Ben, you were perfectly in sync with your dad on that cross chop ridge hand. That was awesome. All right, last one. Ready? Black. Ready and go. Side kick, cross chop, and ridge hand. All right, everyone break, come back to attention and say, sir, I want to do this real quick before we wrap up. So this rotation, do a stretch for just a minute. You can do any stretch you'd like, a butterfly stretch or a V-sit or whatever. This rotation, we've got, I forgot to print it for you guys. Goodness gracious. I emailed out a sheet. There's a sheet that has a way for you to track your karate classes on it so that when you guys can come back in, I can give you all of your stripes for whatever you've earned between now and then. That said, you should have it in your email. If you don't have it in your email box, email me at Superkicks and I will make sure I get it to you. Today's stripe is a blue stripe. We're on upper body, that's blue for this rotation. So you'd fill out in the blue box that you fill out today's date. So I'd be able to track exactly, that's it, Nora. That way I can track and see what you get for your stripes when you guys come back in. On there, it has the life skills for this month. There are at least some bullet points to talk about. Remember, our focus this month is on confidence. And it's extremely important to realize that sometimes you have to fake it until you make it. You can choose to act confident even when you're not feeling it, which will in turn help you feel more confident. There was I'll put it this way. When I come to karate class, it does not matter what kind of day I've had before I get here. If I've had a good day or a bad day, when I'm here, I choose to make it a good day. And it's because it's a choice. You can choose how you feel. So the same is true. I can choose what I focus on. I should put it that way. You can choose what you focus on. And so I choose to focus on the things I appreciate in class. And when I see you guys, hopefully you can hear me still. I thought I had my phone on Do Not Disturb, but I had a phone call come through. So I choose to check my attitude when I'm here, so I'm always happy with you guys. When you do that, it only takes one or two people of me saying, hey, it's a great day, before I feel like it's a great day. I don't know if you guys have ever experienced that, but if you put on a brave face and choose a good attitude, it gets easier and easier to do it the more you practice. Same is true with confidence. Just like any other muscle, the more you work it out, the better it gets. I want to give you guys a heads up on Saturday. Does anybody know what's happening on Saturday? Anybody get my email on that? Saturday, we're going to be doing, Mr. Sidner Smile says, you know, so on Saturday, it's like a seesaw on that side. Do you have one of the seesaws? I feel like they've been extinct. On Saturday, I want to do a virtual sparring tournament with you guys. Now, the virtual sparring tournament, obviously, you will not be making contact. You will do it from your own home. However, the way we're going to play it, it'll be similar to rock, paper, scissors. I'm going to give you 3 karate moves you can use. And out of the 3 moves, you and one opponent will both go maybe 3 to 5 matches where I'll say, ready, go. You throw one of your moves on camera. And each of the 3 moves, just like in rock, paper, scissors, beats the other move. So if this one beats this one beats this one beats this one. So that you'll either win or draw several times. As we do it, it'll be done just like a tournament where there's a tournament sheet, and I'll track who's at what rank as you go through the tournament. And then at the end, whoever wins, I have some extra t-shirts and hoodies and hats and some other stuff. Whoever is the winner of the tournament, I'll show you my inventory sheet, and you can pick one of the swag type things that we have, whether it's a hat or a shirt or whatever. If I've got it in your size, it's like a Cinderella game to an extent. If the shoe fits, then you get to take it. I hope you guys are doing well. I will see you guys on Wednesday is our next class. if you jump on for our Facebook Live tomorrow, I'm going to be doing a challenge drill where you should have a water bottle with you if you're playing tomorrow. Not a, it could be a metal one, I guess. I'm thinking like a plastic one, but anything is fine. So if you guys jump on for the live with me tomorrow, make sure you have a water bottle with you. And Wednesday will be class at 1 o'clock on Wednesday for the group class. And on Friday, we'll do group class at 6 o'clock as well. I should have sent all you guys email links on that. If you didn't get one, let me know. If any of our karate students that are friends of yours aren't on the video calls, please remind them that we're doing these as well because I really want them on as well. And then I'd like to start meeting up with you guys. I'd like you guys to start messaging me, or I'll message you as well. I'd like to start setting some private lessons with you guys, individual Zoom calls, so I can go through and I like being able to see all of you guys in the video on this as well. But I like to do one-on-ones with you guys. Bella, are you raising your hand or are you just stretching, Bella? I'll just assume you're stretching it first. So I'd like to do one-on-one with you guys, like mini 10, 15-minute tune-ups just to check in and see how you're doing, answer questions on curriculum, stuff like that. Anyways, thank you guys for being on. I will have the recording on the Facebook group for you guys. If you have any questions, just shoot me a message right afterwards. I feel like I was going to show you guys something, Mr. Sidner. I was. What was I going to show you, sir? It was nunchucks. Was it nunchucks?
I think it's
Not.
like the knot to make it small.
Oh, thank you, sir. I'm glad you, I had no idea. Give me a second to grab a pair of black ones. Anybody who wants to watch, I'll show you as well. Give me a second.
Yeah, I kind of need it.
Now, is that not easy to undo? Like if we want to try it right now.
If I can actually get this knot on time, let's see if I can untie it first. What happens is on the string, I took one of the strings and I just folded it. I just took one of the strings of the two, I wrapped it around and pulled it through, so it made a little knot like that, just to shorten the length of it. That way it's, usually I run it about somewhere around my thumb's length. The smaller nunchucks, the kid version that are, I think they're 8 inches, the 8-inch nunchucks already have a short string on them. But the adult ones, the 10 to 12-inch ones, whatever these are for the adult. Yeah, yours is the right length. Yes, sir, correct. But the adult ones are usually a little bit longer. And so for those ones, I like to try to make it so that it's, I like to make it so it's a little bit snugger because I like that length for being able to control them more. Longer is fine, but you have more manipulation. When you're using the shorter string, you have more manipulation on being able to transition through the different moves a little bit more smoothly with them as well. Remember that the focus this week for you guys on Black Belt program will be doing the full set, hip, shoulder, figure 8, goes down and over, and then you just repeat on the other side a total of 4 times. After the 4th time, I think I'm on 3 now. After the 4th time, you switch it, bring it up, and catch it, and then you bow out. I believe that's going to be the game plan for those. Usually I have more prep time, but with the madness that has been happening, it has not been the normal routine for me lately, as I'm sure you guys can all understand as well. If you have any questions on that, just let me know. And Ms. Fortney, that's not a problem. I can get you one of those as well. I can even potentially just leave it outside on the porch. You can just swing by when I'm not here and grab it. That is all for now. I will catch you guys soon. If you have any questions, shoot me a message. And shoot me a message. Let me know what's good for you guys as far as like a private Zoom time for each of you guys. You can either text us at the Super Kicks line, 384-0770, which is my which jumps to my cell phone as well. Or I'll be messaging you guys pretty soon here within the next several days to try to lock down with everybody. Thank you guys. I'll catch you soon.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.